Okay. Well, good morning, friends. Our service is now starting. Good morning. My name is Luna Orlando, and I will be your liturgist for today's service. For our prelude, please join the choir in singing Come, Come, Whoever You Are, number 188 in the gray hymnal. Thank you, choir. Well, hello, everyone. I would like to welcome you to Berkeley Fellowship of Unitarian Universalists, and a special welcome to our friends on Zoom. We are part of a free religious tradition that honors the loving heart, the open mind, and growing together within the beloved community. Please silence your cell phones, and if you have any announcements, please write them down and give them to Jeff in the AV corner. He's there in the waving. Our fellowship stands on land that is today called Berkeley, California, located in the unceded territory of the Ohlone people. We honor them today and always for their resilience and their wisdom. One quick note, please do not record any part of this service. BFUU records it, and the sermons are posted on our website and on YouTube. Our opening words are from Anders. Renee.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm Anders. You may have seen me in the kitchen or in the office doing things, but I'm up here today. I'm really excited to be sharing some hope and wisdom. So our opening words today come from a chant written by Starhawk, Lauren Gale, and Amber Kahn Engel. It's called Let It Begin. Let it begin with each step we take. Let it begin with each change we make. Let it begin with each chain we break. And let it begin every time we awake. Let it begin with the rains. Let it begin with deep snows. On the granite bones of the mountains, on ancient uncut forests. Oh, let it begin like a running stream, like a wild white water river. Let it flow down through the valleys, the grasslands, and the croplands. May they yield a good harvest for all those who plant them, who tend them, and who pick them. May all who hunger now be fed. May we heal the soil that grows our bread. May all who hunger now be fed. Let the rivers flow into a bay of clear and living waters. May all the buried streams run free and the salmon return each year from the sea. Oh, let it begin with the whales as they pass on their long migrations. May flocks of seabirds darken the sky and the great winged condor freely fly. May summer bring back songbirds from rainforests that grow and thrive. May they take wing in peace. May they fly over lands at peace. May all the cycles of life be saved and all the risks of change be braved. Oh, let it begin with fresh winds. May they carry the voices of women. May they bring us the songs of our ancestors and teach our hidden history and awaken our ancient memory. Oh, let it begin in the streets of this fogged-ring city. May we walk these streets safely. May all who are ailing here find care for the spirit and the body. May we shelter all who need a fire and bed and be a refuge for those who fled. May this be a city of lovers, of poets, singers, and dancers, of dreamers, drummers, and changers. May the old ones and the young be loved. May all forms of love be blessed, and all the colors of our skin be praised like sisters, like brothers. May we take care of each other. Let it begin with the fire, with the smoldering coals of an ancient hearth. May the secret visions, with the secret visions in our hearts, may we fan the flames into life. May we tend the fires of life. May all the works of change be done. May we draw our power from the wind and sun, and weave our magic from the turning moon, and dance on the living earth. She is our mother, our healer, our lover, and we are of her. We are her circle, circle of healing, circle of planting, the seeds of a new year, and all of our voices are her sweet music. Rise with her power, rise like a fountain of clearest water, higher and higher. A year of rebirth. This year we shall renew the earth. This year we shall renew the earth. This year we shall renew the earth. So mote it be.
Thank you, Anders. Now we will have our chalice lighting. Please light your own chalice or candles at home now while we light this communal chalice for all of us, a symbol of our tradition and the spirit that lives within every one of us. Please read with me our unison chalice lighting, which can be found in your order of service. Let love be the spirit of this congregation and service its goal. This is our living covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truths in life, and to help one another. We light our red candle to mourn Black lives taken by police violence, and to proclaim that Black lives matter, and to express our commitment to Black liberation, reparations, and the end of slave capitalism. Please now join the choir in singing from the Rise Up Singing Book. It's the little blue one on your chairs. We will sing from page 242, Somos el Barco.
To navega sin
us and He. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me. Now is time for our meditation. Oh, excuse me. Next is a responsive reading. Reading is number 568 from the back of our gray hymnals, and Anders will lead us in the reading. We will read the italicized text, and Anders will read the non-italicized.
Connections are made slowly. Sometimes they grow underground.
You cannot tell always by looking what is happening.
More than half a tree is spread out in the soil under your feet.
Penetrate quietly as the earthworm that blows no trumpet.
Fight persistently as the creeper that brings down the tree.
Spread like the squash plant that overruns the garden.
Gnaw in the dark and use the sun to make sugar.
Weave real connections, create real nodes, build real houses.
Live a life you can endure. Make love that is loving.
Keep tangling and interweaving and taking more in. A thicket and bramble wilderness to the outside, but to us interconnected with rabbit runs and burrows and layers.
Live as if you like yourself, and it may happen.
Keep reaching out, keep bringing in.
This is how we are going to live for a long time, not always.
For every gardener knows that after the digging, after the planting, after the long season of tending and growth, the harvest comes.
Thank you, Anders. Next, we will have meditation and prayer. In a moment, I will sound a chime to lead us into our time of silent meditation. Please get comfortable and follow your breath to your inner stillness. I will ring a chime a second time at the end of 2 minutes. We will now have our joys and sorrows and stones and water rituals. If there are any people on Zoom, you're welcome to type your... No? Okay. We didn't. Oh, okay. No joys and sorrows from our Zoom room, friends. The ritual of joys and sorrows is a time for each of us to share what is in our hearts this week and ask for community prayers and support. Each week we lay out a book that you are welcome to write in about your joys and sorrows. I will read now from that book. For May 18th, we have send healing prayers to all animals in captivity and pray for an end to animal research. Thanks to all the rescuers for animals. And that was anonymous. And we also have so exciting to hear Anders and Luna today. Oh, from Jeff. Thank you. All right. Well, that was sweet. Now is the time that we say aloud names of anyone we want to send support and loving energy to. And you're welcome to say names aloud. Now we move on to the silent part of our morning ritual. It's the healing ritual with water and stones. All right, this is my first time on the mic up here on the stage as a liturgist, so bear with me. Let's see, for anything that is in our hearts and that we wish to bring into community, but is perhaps too sensitive to speak aloud, we have a symbolic action that you can take. You can walk down the aisle, choose a stone or stones, and immerse it in the water, which represents our community here on the table. For all that... For all that we have shared and for all that we will share in our ongoing lives together, may we be grateful. Next, we have our metta meditation. Today's meditation song comes from the Buddhist tradition and is found in the order of service. Please join in while Barbara leads us.
May I be safe, may I be well, may I know joy, may I be free, may you be safe, may you be well, may you know joy, may you be free. May they be safe, may they be well, may they know joy, may they be free. May all be safe, may all be well, may all know joy, may all be free.
Tom Rudderow will now share an original song with us. Feel free to join in and sing along on the chorus.
And this is another Buddhist take right now. And the chorus is Om Mani Padme Hum. It's just a chant. Try that. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. And it sort of means, in Ram Dass's translation, Om, God, the everything. Om Mani is the jewel in the lotus of the heart. The lotus, Padme Hum, heart. God is the jewel in the lotus of my heart. So join me that. Go. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. White lotus rising in a red hot fire. Pure petals separate yet one with the mire. Embrace emptiness, releasing desire. Find equanimity, surrounded by pain. I vow to be oneness and diversity, to know the unknown and be harmony. I vow to bear witness, others and self-heal, not purposely harm, nor shall I e'er steal. I vow no more greediness, telling of lies. Release ignorance, won't mock others' disguise. I vow won't feel blessed, making others to blame, not stingy or angry, nor others speak shame. Push away relative, cling tight to absolute. Who pushes away, who clings, attribute the pain that we feel, separate ego's fruit. Forgetting we are all one and the same. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 No, through avoidance, all problems remain. Walk the path between the peace and the pain. Through practice engaging a world gone insane, till within the chaos, non-attachment maintain. Breathing in, may all know peace. Breathing out, may all be well. Breathing in, all hatred cease. Breathing out, the truth will tell. Breathing in, sadness release. breathing out, failure expel, breathing in, life's not breathing out, in joy we dwell, breathing in, life's masterpiece, breathing out, no more in hell, breathing in, selfish decrease, breathing out, failure expel, breathing in, beyond belief, breathing out, all doubt dispel, breathing in, the end of grief, breathing out, Buddha indwell. Find the center in the midst of the storm, pure as the lotus, no need to conform, not attached, yet not ignoring the form. Act out of stillness, bring calm to the flame. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum.
Thank you, Tom. Now I would like to introduce our speaker today, Anders. He has been living in Oakland since 2011 and is grateful to add BFUU to the many different spiritual communities that he's a part of. When he's not in the BFUU office, Anders does astrology readings for clients. Since 2017, he has been a member of the Reclaiming tradition, where he currently plans public rituals and teaches magic classes. Anders loves dancing, playing non-competitive board games, cuddling his two cats, Alvin and Isadora, putting his body in bodies of water, and looking for cool rocks and rocking cool socks. So Anders will start off with an excerpt from a reading by Joanna Macy and Chris Johnstone called Active Hope. Welcome, Anders.
Hi, everyone. Now you know a whole lot more about me. And I'm excited to get to share this message with you today. And I'm going to read an excerpt from one of the books that Joanna Macy has written called Active Hope. And it says this: we take part in this dimension of the great turning when we pay attention to the inner frontier of change, to the personal and spiritual development that enhances our capacity and desire to act for our world. By strengthening our compassion, we give fuel to our courage and determination. By refreshing our sense of belonging in the world, we widen the web of relationships that nourishes us and protects us from burnout. In the past, changing the self and changing the world were often regarded as separate endeavors and viewed in either-or terms, but in the story of the Great Turning, they are recognized as mutually reinforcing and essential to one another. So I first wrote this sermon in 2021, and when I was looking over it in preparation for sharing it with you all today, I realized that the thing that I was talking about at that time, when we were still pretty early on in COVID, if I just went through and replaced the word COVID with the word Trump, basically the same message still applies. So just hold that in mind as I'm sharing this with you today. I feel like when they write about the 2020s in history books, it will be called the uncertain times. But the truth is that we have always been living in uncertain times. When we are going about daily life, it's easy to get comfortable or complacent, assuming that even the simplest plans, like going to get groceries, will be carried out more or less how we expect. The Trump presidencies and COVID-19 have forced us to confront the uncertainty that is always present, but is too overwhelming and anxiety producing to acknowledge in day-to-day life. So in the spirit of stepping into the unknown, I'm going to invite you all to join me in a meditation that I've found to be very useful in times of uncertainty, upheaval. It's called the Pentacle of the Great Turning, and is named after a Buddhist eco-philosopher and Berkeley local, Joanna Macy's work. She describes the Great Turning as a transition from an extractive, consumerist relationship with the earth, which she aptly names business as usual, to a life-sustaining and life-celebrating stewardship relationship with the earth. She sees the Great Turning as having three parts: holding actions, which are blocking or slowing down the active harm being done; life-sustaining systems and practices, just creatively redesigning every aspect of how we live our lives; and a shift in consciousness, going through a collective paradigm shift that changes how we view ourselves and how we view ourselves in relationship to all living beings. And so this tool, the Pentacle of the Great Turning, can be used to help us embody this third part of the Great Turning by shifting our consciousness towards active hope and believing a new way is not just possible, but already here. So that's the Great Turning part of the meditation. The Pentacle part is based in the fairy tradition, which inspired my spiritual tradition, reclaiming. Conveniently, I don't know if you knew this, but the body has 5 parts like a star. You are all pentacles. Now you know. This makes it a really convenient conduit to move energy through the body in the shape of a star or a pentacle. So to use the Pentacle of the Great Turning, we're going to send energy starting in the head to the 4 extremities of the body, and we're going to meditate on the words desire, surrender, transformation, solidarity, and manifestation. So, in order to get into this meditation, you are invited, if you wish to, you can do this standing on your feet, or you can stay seated. If you want to, you can lay down. I don't know how comfortable that will be, but the point is that you can do this meditation in any sort of position. So I invite you to hold your hands out to the side and close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Or you can choose a spot on the wall or the floor to look at and just soften your gaze. I invite you to take a couple deep breaths here and just feel the floor supporting your feet and ground your body into the earth. Imagine on each exhale that you are sending roots down through the floorboards into the soft, cool, damp earth below. And on each inhale, breathe in earth energy up into your body through those roots. And as you're breathing that earth energy in, send it up through the crown of your head, opening up and letting in some of the energy of the suns of the sun and the stars come trickling down, breathing down this cosmic energy and letting it swirl with the earth energy in your body. We are now grounded. Now bring your attention, your energy, your awareness to your head. Check in with all of the places you get sensory input. What do you smell? What other sounds do you hear right now? How do your eyes feel when they are less active? How is your mouth? Can you still taste your breakfast or toothpaste or coffee? As you become more aware of your senses, notice how each of these senses relates to the way you experience desire. Spend a moment getting in touch with your desires. What makes you feel the most alive and pulls your heart forward? What do you yearn for, long for? Really feeling this desire building, holding this energy in your head. This desire and excitement build for a moment, and then send that energy down and your awareness down to your right foot. Now, everything that you desired gets released as we focus on surrender. Take a deep breath and focus on the exhale. Letting go of all the air in your lungs. With each exhale, letting go of any attachment or story you had already started to form about your desire. And with each inhale, surrender to the fact that you are alive and breathing. See if you can find some peace in this surrender. So much in life is unknown, but this breathing in and breathing out is certain. Surrender to this certainty. Now, bringing that energy and awareness from your right foot, sending it up through your torso, across to your left hand. And feel into how this process of turning your desire and surrendering to the known and unknown, you are transformed. This is the point of transformation. Reflect on how much you have changed so far this year. How resilient and adaptable you are. Send some love to yourself 5, 10, 20 years ago for teaching you how to transform and survive in this moment. Find strength in how many times you have already transformed in your life and how you will continue to do so. Now feeling that strength of transformation, sending that energy and awareness across your chest into your right hand, and see how it feels to turn that strength into solidarity. Is this the point of solidarity? What does it look like to you? How does it feel to offer your hand as something solid? Where have you been the recipient of solidarity, and how did that feel different? Reflect on a time when you felt unity, like you were in alignment towards a common purpose. Can you extend this hand and this feeling of solidarity to something non-human? Solidarity. Now sending this energy and awareness of solidarity down through your body, all the way down to your left foot. Feel how real and tangible everything touching your foot is and how your foot is supported by the floor. This is the point of manifestation. Notice if you have any reaction to this word and just let it go. And remember that to manifest is to make real and known. Think about a time you had dreamed of something and it became real. Did it look and feel like you imagined it would? What is becoming real in your life right now? What are you manifesting? When you can picture what is currently manifesting in your life, feeling that solidity, that realness, it taking form, it taking shape, sending that energy of manifestation back up through your leg, up to your head, back to the point of desire. See how this manifestation relates to that initial desire when we first were at this point. What threads connect your desire and manifestation, and how do they inform and reshape one another? We're now going to just run through the points one more time. I invite you to say them out loud after me. So we're starting at the head, the point of desire, sending that energy down to the right foot to the point of surrender, pulling that energy up across your body to your left hand, transformation, sending that energy across to the right hand, solidarity, sending that energy down to the left foot, manifestation, and back up to the head, desire. You can now open your eyes and take a seat if you were standing up. If you got really into that meditation and need help coming back to your body, I suggest just patting down the edges of your body. I like to pat my head, make sure my crown isn't totally blown open. Or you can say your name, drink some water, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. So I find this meditation really useful during times of great upheaval because it reminds me that nothing is inevitable except change, and to keep coming back to my intention and my desire. What do I really want? What do we really want collectively? Desire is dangerous to a white supremacist capitalist society. If we were really in tune with our deepest yearnings, would we keep showing up and participating in business as usual? Probably not. I don't think I would. Desire is dangerous, so that is why it is prescribed to us in advertisements through consumerism. We are told what we should want instead of actually feeling what we want. But it turns out that buying more or newer things doesn't actually satiate our desire, which is why it's never enough. Living in a culture of instant gratification, I often want to skip straight from desire to manifestation without having to do the hard work of letting go, changing and helping others. But surrender is essential to find our faith and trust in something greater than ourselves. Surrender is not the same as giving up. It is active. It is releasing expectations and acknowledging that we are not the only ones in control. We are co-creators. This release can incite the ecstasy of grief as we let go of old stories and presuppositions that let ourselves be transformed in the process. Change is always happening, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, sometimes both at the same time. While it has taken several generations to see the effects of the Industrial Revolution of our environment, COVID showed us that it can only take a few weeks for an invisible virus to bring this churning machine to a near halt. I remember feeling a lot of hope in that time in 2021, that things were actually transforming and changing and feeling more connected globally and locally. And there was how could we not hear a still small voice when we're busy running around, checking calendars, texts, and emails, listening to music or podcasts? Something gets lost when we're so busy. But in acknowledging our own vulnerability, how can we find the strength to help others? I'm really into focusing on the word solid as the root of solidarity. And I didn't really realize that until I wrote this, that the Latin root is also related to the words safe and entire. Solidarity is literally means it's rooted in something concrete and real that makes us all safe. It is the mutual aid networks that have popped up all over the world, the offers and requests for help, and that those are being met. The trust that needs will be met by those that are willing and able, that we are never in this alone, and when we reach out a hand for help, we will be met by another. I see that a lot in the way that this fellowship shows up for communities that are being impacted by the administration right now. And I'll just give a little plug for the Immigration Resource Fair that's happening here on June 1st if you want to practice solidarity in action. When we make this leap out of ourselves and into action, we are already moving towards manifestation, towards making real the world we want and desire. Part of the work of manifestation is recognition, seeing and acknowledging what is now visible. Can we trace this current manifestation back to our own desires for the end of these oppressive systems? Once we pass the point of surrender, our desires do not always manifest in the way we initially vision. And so I offer this meditation to you all as a tool to find what Joanna Macy calls active hope. This is different from passive hope or waiting to take action until we are certain that we will get the outcome that we want. It is knowing that we may not see the outcome and taking action with intention anyway, because nothing is certain. And so my hope is that you take this tool and you can use it in preparation for actions that you're doing, protests, when you're feeling ungrounded or uncertain in these really intense times. And may you always be in touch with your desires. Thank you.
Thank you, Anders, for the powerful and beautiful message today. Okay. Oh, I lost my place in my notes. Okay. Wow. That was really powerful. Wow. Okay. Now we have thanks and announcements, and we will thank our Zoom friends. Let's see. Today on Zoom, joining us, we have Ben Birch, Jean Marie and Frankie, Jean Lieber, Marge Tungren, Mike Gardner, and possibly Janky Gardner also, and Simone. Bill Balderson also. Welcome, Zoom friends. Thank you for joining us. Okay, and let's see. We also gratefully acknowledge all who worked together on this service and those who shared readings today, which was Anders and Thanks to all of you here and in the Zoom room. Please check your order of service and/or email newsletter for the announcements. And if you're not yet on our mailing list, go to bfuu.org to sign up or contact Jeff after the service. And if there are any folks here with us for the first time, you're welcome to stand up and introduce yourselves. Okay. Oh. Welcome.
Oh.
JP. That's my name, yeah. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, true, okay. Hi, my name's JP. It's my first time.
Welcome, JP.
Hi, my name's Grant. Thanks for having me.
Welcome, Grant. Okay. And if you didn't introduce yourself and you're new here today, that's wonderful too. So, thank you and welcome to all who are with us today in silence or with words, in person or in spirit. We'll have more time to connect with each other after the service and in the days to come. Specifically, possibly next Sunday, the 25th, which is Memorial Day. Tom Luce will be our guest speaker, and his message will be stepping up when you're needed, answering the call. We will also be coming together in community to honor those who answered their call to serve, whether in ministry or military service. And we will have a special ordination ceremony for BFUU member Simone Chiodini. She is being ordained as a UU minister. So that will happen next week. Okay. Now is the time when we share our responsibility for the home which we are creating together. Our shared plate partner for May is Hope for Haiti Education. Tom Luce will speak on that.
Good morning. Before the serious pneumonia caught me last week, I was ready to come and promote Haiti. And I got all kinds of papers around, but they didn't get distributed. So I just wanted to make sure that if you didn't get one today, there's plenty. And I will be talking. I didn't think it was the 25th, but because that's the ordination day, I thought I was going to speak on the 22nd of June. Yay. Watch out. Take care of that. But in any case, I'm so glad to see all of you, and I'm well now. And I thank everybody for taking care of me and replacing me with wonderful Anders today. Yes, have a good rest of the month.
And we have one more announcement. The Social Justice Committee will meet today after lunch, and Hank has been volunteered to start off the committee. Phoebe will be joining in late, and I guess Mike wanted to say something. Mike? Yeah, go ahead. Well, can you walk up to here because we need to get it out.
There'll be naked ladies after the service, and you're welcome to take one home and enjoy yourself.
And Betsy, that's a flower, I think. If it's not, whatever. Betsy's going to say something. Did you want to say?
Just to elaborate on what Anders said, thank you very much, Anders, for reminding us about the June 1st immigration support event. It will be from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock here in Fellowship Hall, And we have some really outstanding speakers. We have a woman from East Bay Sanctuary Covenant who will do a Know Your Rights training with us in conjunction with Friends of La Peña. And we'll have a woman from the Department of Education who will speak to us about the impacts of the immigration policies current on attendance in the public schools and how we can support legislation that will strengthen sanctuary policy in California around the school districts. And there are others. So it's going to be an exciting time, and we hope you can come and let other people know about it too. Thank you.
Okay. Now is the time when we share our responsibility for the home which we are creating together. I did read that. Our shared plate partner for May is Hope for Haiti Education. And do we have music during this portion? Thank you, Andy. I forgot to mention that donations may also be sent by check to our address or via PayPal. The information is on our website.
I'm very sorry to have to interrupt again, but I just read the paper here and it's got the wrong address to donate to HHE. I thought I sent it in, but this one up here is definitely not going to work. But you can find HHE, Hope for Haiti, someplace on the website if that's what you want to use. Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Thank you. Okay, we will dedicate our gifts. Let us dedicate our offerings to the work of this fellowship, which is creating beloved community within and beyond these walls. We dedicate ourselves and these our offerings. For the final hymn, please join the choir in singing Turning of the World from the Rise Up Singing book, same page as the other song, 242.
Every song, we will move this world along.
Okay. We will now extinguish the chalice. Please read with us the words in your order of service. We extinguish the flame of this chalice, but not the warmth of love, the light of truth, or the energy of service. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. Well, thank you for joining us today. After the service, you are welcome to stay and enjoy community. We will be having a life lunch, refreshments. And now for our final circle. Please form a circle in the hall, joining hands and singing Circle Around for Freedom by Rabbi Linda Hirschhorn.
Circle for each soul, the children of our children, keep the circle whole.
Okay, as you go about your week, notice what desires, what come up for you when you lay your head down to dream. And when you touch or reach for something, think about how you are reaching with solidarity or transformation. And when you are walking, think about how you are grounded in surrender and manifestation. And when you're breathing, you are alive. Blessed be.